super duper solidified is the number one. The rest
Number
of
one,
them all
sure.
play musical chairs
type shit.
type
That's a
shit,
fact.
bro.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
It's
I can agree
supposed to
with
be
that.
Lamar though. It's supposed to be Lamar.
Man,
I
supposed
think
to and
if
what
I
life is two different
Yeah,
things.
because
true.
Hey,
what Josh Allen is what Josh Allen did last night. You can't just, especially when you got Lamar got two kryptonites. His kryptonites is Pittsburgh and Pat Mahomes. So
nah, his kryptonite ain't Pittsburgh. No,
he can't beat Pittsburgh. He ought to beat it one time, bro.
1-4. I don't know,
1-4.
Yes,
Kryptonite.
bro. He
Yeah.
cannot beat Pittsburgh, bro.
Either
Mike
he not
Tomlin
Man,
and
healthy or
Mike
he
White and
lose.
TJ Watt know what to do when it comes to him, bro. He's 1-4 against Pittsburgh and he's 1-5 against Pat Mahomes.
He
what I
beat
always
everybody
say,
else.
what I
And
always
everybody else
say,
he
AJ,
beat everybody else, spanking them babies.
AJ, what I always say, boy, everything hit different when you say it out loud. Good
Exactly.
God, good God, 1-5. I just didn't
One and
know.
five, bro.
Yeah,
Like he just can't beat them boys for some odd reason.
it's
Like,
Tomlin.
and that
Like
game was, man.
I know about his other stat that's like undefeated almost. If he playing against the NFC, oh yeah,
He was
put that on your
whooping them babies. He beat them babies.
put that on your prize pick, baby. It's taking care of business time. That's why the quiet kept secret is if he makes it to the Super Bowl, oh you can count him as a W. They don't beat him on the other side. He just
Yeah.
can't get past his Tom Brady. But Peyton did it eventually though, right?
Pay did it
Yeah, man,
twice.
I think it's meant a breakthrough.
Tired shit.
I think
Yeah,
I
man.
think just a little that they got to clean up on, bro. I when it come to Baltimore real quick, because Baltimore they got it. It's just a little shit. Like even like Tucker, if Tucker don't miss them two field goals, we talking about something different today. Even how
Wow.
Pitts, even with the Pitts, even with Baltimore, how many turnovers how many penalties they had yesterday,
A
and
lot.
I
two
mean
and, and, and two turnovers.
it was one of them. It was one of those games where everything that could happen happened. Derrick Henry fumbles for the first time in like
Yeah.
2,000 snaps or some crazy
On the
number.
first possession too.
Wow.
And Lamar threw his first pick, I think in his last 160 something throws. So
I'm not
yeah,
gonna lie to y'all. Everything I'm hearing says I'm taking all the overs next week. like one thing about these guys, they're not having 2 and 3 bad weeks in a row. Like I don't know who they playing. I don't care.
it
I'm
don't
taking
matter.
the over on everything. I'm taking Lamar Jackson to throw 2 touchdowns. Derrick Henry to go over in yards, and he's gonna score. Like it's gonna be blood in the water to come next week for them boys.
No,
You know, okay, let's break that game down. Do you know which was pissing me off with Lamar now? They was 4 of 16, 4 of 17 on 3rd and 4th downs.
Wow.
Steelers.
TJ Watt, they was getting them off the fucking field. Now, granted, Pittsburgh offense didn't play too well. But
They're
one
not
thing
good.
we did see, if you let Pickens and Russ connect 3 times a game, with that nigga playing like that, that's your ass. If they can play clean, and Pickens and Russ can connect at least 3 or 4 times on them deep passes with TJ Watt, I don't know. They tough to beat with that formula. With no turnovers for Russ. They tough to beat. They got a
I
field goal
mean,
kicker that's gonna kick all the field goals. Hey, get it within 60 yards and we good money.
I ain't gonna lie. I'm glad to hear all this recon that you laying out because I'm definitely gonna put their kicker if he like that on his ticket
Bro,
next week.
he won them like how many kicks he made against y'all, Walt, when they played
5.
the Falcons.
He
So
made
he been
he
making
Five?
beat
5
us.
or 6 field goals.
They
He
didn't,
not
I don't
fucking
think they
around.
scored a touchdown. I don't think they scored a
Yo,
touchdown.
hey,
He's
y'all
like that,
ready?
fool.
I'm gonna
Hey,
tell
get
y'all what pissed me off.
get it. That's why my head comes off. That's why Fields looking so damn good. All he was doing is getting that bitch within a 60-yard
And he
field
gonna make
goal.
it.
He's
Gonna
gonna
make it.
make it. And that
Nah,
Tomlin
I'm
knew
gonna
that.
tell you. I'm gonna tell you what pissed me off more than anything else. That game you talking about?
Yeah.
I took the Falcons duck ass kicker because he was good money up until that point too.
Oh,
And all
cool.
I'm
Yeah.
looking, I'm like, why the fuck is the Pittsburgh Steelers got all these kicks? Where your kicks at? Man, lay it down for my cheese, man.
That nigga had 3
Lame man,
points.
nigga, they ain't touched the ticket since, bro.
He ain't touched the ticket since.
Man,
I don't
hell
I don't
no.
I don't fuck with kickers either. Kickers been
Nah,
bad
like,
this season, man.
Tucker,
I mean,
man, Tucker pissing me off.
yeah,
Tucker,
Tuck in any other season is somebody you can count on, like
guaranteed.
for real, for real. Like
I
like
don't know.
you know a kicker nice if you know his name.
Keep it true with you. My pop said something last night while we watching the game. My pop said, "You name me a Super Bowl winning team that did not have a decent kicker."
It's gonna come down. It's gonna come down to you. We don't need you every week because we still put the points up. But we're gonna need you to seal at least one or two of these boys.
Listen, it go deeper than that, right? I would tell my pa, no, we watching the game, we sipping on our special juices, you know what I'm saying, for picking up when I'm putting down. You feel me? And I was like, I think I get it. Like, why the game is called football. Like, no matter how fucking good your skill positions are, especially playing up against another if you play against another competitive team, like your kicker's everything. Special teams is everything. Even if you playing a field position game, you got to kick that ball down on punch the kickoffs. Like you can be all good. Hey, when we get here, we need a kicker to kick this damn game with a touchdown for us.
These 3 points, yeah.
So I see like I can get why niggas say nah, fuck all that. This is called football, motherfucker. You got to beat me with the goddamn foot, and I fucking love it. It made me love the sport even more. That's just a fun fact from yesterday's game. But let's go ahead and jump right into it. We talking about quarterbacks, and we had two special ones. These motherfuckers head to head, they always fireworks.
Always.
It's always fireworks. Now that we've seen the Bills take care of business with Kansas City convincingly.
Convincingly?
I feel convincingly. I feel I feel the Buffalo Bills were the better team, and it looked like they were the better team on yesterday. They played against a competitive team, a worthy opponent for sure, but the better team, the team who's supposed to win that game, the Buffalo Bills, my opinion. And this is why I asked the question: can the Bills win, not get there? Can they be the team this year to win the Super Bowl? I'm gonna let Walt go first because this Josh, James, you're gonna learn quick. This is his man. My bad, Cuzzo gonna learn real quick. This is his man's? Josh fucking Allen. That's his man's. Like it's not too many people I see him but cake for. Josh Allen is definitely a nigga he's gonna cake for. Rightfully so. He a bad boy. So hey, Walt, tell me why your man can put the Stephen Curry shit up and get their motherfucking ring this year.
You said, can they do it?
Can. CAN.
They absolutely, they're good enough to do it. They're good enough to do it. I'm gonna change your question up. They're good enough to do it. The issue is we've seen Josh Allen beat Mahomes in the regular season. He did it last year.
For sure.
He consistently beats Mahomes. The issue is something happens to him when they get to the playoffs. Like I said, I was watching First Take earlier, and Rex Ryan said something interesting. He said Josh Allen has never lost to Patrick Mahomes, but the Bills have lost to the Chiefs. I guess what he's saying is they both played really good, but like remember a couple years ago we saw Josh Allen did everything he could to win that game, but you put too much time on the clock for Mahomes. For sure. So can they do it? Absolutely. You know what? Fuck it. We're about to go on record. Let's do it. What time is it?
We on
Monday, November 18th, 1:05 p.m. The Bills going to the Super Bowl. I don't think they're gonna have to beat the Chiefs to get there.
And that boy just put the Drake timestamp. That boy said 105 Decatur.
You said the timestamp?
Timestamp 105 in Decatur.
I said it is Monday, November 18th, 1:05 p.m.
Yeah.
The Bills are going to the Super Bowl. But I don't think they're going to have to beat the Chiefs to get there.
Oh. So you think they can dodge that bullet?
I take that back. Mahomes definitely getting to the AFC Championship game.
I'm about to say, who going to beat them?
Because they've already won enough games to at least make the playoffs. Because they were undefeated. Yeah. But I think Josh Allen going to do it. He got to. Mainly because he has to. But I don't think the other AFC teams can beat him. I think Lamar could do it again if Josh Allen had to go to Baltimore. I think the Bills are going to get the 1 or the 2 seed. I don't think he's going to have to. The only place Josh Allen will have to go is Kansas City.
Okay.
Their run game is good. The Chiefs' defense been a little slow the last 2 weeks. They gave up 30 points yesterday. We ain't seen that since who knows when. They pretty much shut down Travis Kelce yesterday. They shut Travis Kelce down, and they got on Mahomes' ass. And Kareem Hunt had a good game, but it wasn't as impactful as these last 3-4 games. Where he might not
is a powerful word.
Yeah, like on 2nd and 7, the last few weeks, he might only get a gain of 4, but it's a tough gain of 4. 2nd and 7 yesterday, that motherfucker was getting a yard maybe. and now it's 3rd and 6, and now we can pin our ears back. So
Von Miller, here we come.
big facts. Ed Oliver is out there.
Shout out to my Miami guy, man.
Gregory Rousseau. Yeah, he out there at Panessa. The Bills built the team, man. They built the team. And I think, I'm going to say it because you know how I feel about Diggs. I think him not having Diggs has worked in his favor. What else? Why else is he throwing less picks? He's forcing it less. Granted, he has been throwing picks the last few games, but he's throwing less picks because he's forcing it less. It was no Dalton Kincaid yesterday and no Keon Coleman, and they put up 30. I got to believe they can get to the Super Bowl. And nobody else going to beat them but the Chiefs. If that team got to come to Buffalo. Nobody's going to Buffalo and beating them. Okay.
All right, James, take it away, James. How you feel about what he's saying? Well, how you feel about the question in general?
Great question. If you think Lamar, I do not know his middle name, Jackson, can't walk in that trap and take over that trap, now you sadly mistaken, bro. Like,
okay.
Can Buffalo do it? Yeah, it's a paper, scissors, rock race on who's going to take that next step and really step in front of all the king himself or whatnot. But like I've been telling people all year, they love to say things like it's a such thing as regular season Lamar and postseason Lamar. Well, the thing about postseason Lamar, he's never really went into the postseason with most of the weapons that he had that made them special as a run team in the regular season. The running backs are typically limping or out. Mm-hmm. What happens when King Derrick Henry is standing behind him and you got to respect both of them? I like that to travel more than anything else that's going to travel when the Baltimore Ravens pull into town. Do I think the Ravens can take that next step? If everybody stays healthy, let's let these chips fall as they may. But I don't think the Buffalo Bills just have a clear cut path because of what I seen yesterday. I've seen that movie a few times. I think that might have been like The Hangover 3, if we just talk about how many times I've seen a particular franchise or whatnot. But until they've done it, I gotta see it happen. I can't like everything goes through Kansas City. And I don't care if Pat Mahomes gotta go on the road to go take it or you gotta come to Kansas.
You gotta see that man.
You gotta see that man. And
you gotta see him.
Like I literally seen nothing yesterday to say, all right, this the year. Yeah. I mean, it's watching these guys is what's our guy, Tom Brady and Drew Brees and Peyton Manning all over again. Yeah. Like until Peyton did it, he had a lot of regular season classics. They love to play each other around like week 10, week 9, around this time every year. Around the same time. Like the script has already been written. It's just new characters. You know what I mean? But until Peyton went to New England and took it, it was like, all right, we got to really see you do it, bro.
Facts. Agreed.
Because he's rolling in on some Lamar Jackson type status from a standpoint of he had all the MVPs, all the regular season accolades, they were there. You just couldn't beat Tommy Boy. You know what I mean? Bill Belichick had you pinned up. Could Tony Dungy really get it? Could Tony Dungy really win the big game? All those narratives that they had.
Yeah. I'm gonna lean more to what James is saying because I respect, because I definitely believe if Lamar has to go see Josh Allen, he could beat Josh Allen head up. Now, I believe, this is my personal opinion, I believe Josh Allen has a better chance at beating Pat Mahomes in the postseason than he does Lamar Jackson. And even when it comes to Lamar Jackson, with them, they're talking about them three teams, there are things that Baltimore does in the postseason, even last night, that they do, that I'd be like, what the fuck are you thinking about? You're literally blowing this game. I don't know if I don't know if Derrick Henry if he's hurt or not, but him not getting that carry on that 2-point conversion is crazy to me. Crazy. I didn't like that play to tie that game up. You just better tie the damn game up, and that's what we're going with. Now I don't know if a receiver had fell down to meet Lamar on the possible, hey, if I run, they rush up, I'm toes up your head type shit. I don't know if a receiver fell or whatnot. Because it looked like it was supposed to happen. But Derrick Henry not getting that carry was asinine. He's there for shit like that to close these games out. And you got his man 2 yards out, and you don't put your big boys up and take the shit right up to your right through you. Cause one thing about I respect Philly, you know we about to do when we get here, right? You know exactly what we finna do.
We're not even gonna
And
play
you
with it.
ain't about to stop it. I love football like that. I love those games. Now, to answer the question, absolutely, I believe the Bills can win the Super Bowl. I believe they have the running game for it. I believe they have the defense good enough for it, and I believe they have a starting Josh Allen. Josh Allen has only thrown 5 picks this far of the season. I am proud of fucking Josh Allen for only having 5 picks this fucking season. The fact that he won that game and then threw a fucking pick to help lose it for him, that said a lot. Because Walk, you know me, how I feel about Josh Allen. I think he's a hell of an athlete, a hell of a talent. And that touchdown run, he can make those plays against any fucking body.
Anybody.
Like, I don't give a fuck who it is. He can run on any defense. He can pass on any defense. However you want, he can give it to you. And I love it because I was like, when they let Stephon Diggs go, it was like, all right, I get it. I think they need to be separated to begin with. But hey man, you not about to tell me y'all got enough in that receiver room to cover up what y'all just left. No, not that hole. You need something to cover that hole with. And they got Amari Cooper. They got him and just in time. And they look like they're gonna be special, especially keep the rest of the season throughout the season and down the playoff stretch. I'm looking very forward to that connection. So to answer the question, I would love to see it. I think they can, but I think the best chance I feel that if they see Lamar Jackson, I feel they will lose that game. Versus
The best chance they got is this year, and maybe slightly next year, because as the diehard Cowboy fan that I am, boy, you ain't seen productivity like when you first bring in Amari fucking Cooper. When you bring him in, oh man, he give you everything. He like, man, I see what Nick Saban seen in him when he was 16. I like him. The moment you get the year 1.5, 2, oh man, Amari finna disappear. If the game means something, oh yeah, man. These checks cash whether I'm good or trash. It don't matter. They cash the same on Tuesday morning, boy. So yeah, like right now, when they brought Amari in, I was like, oh, that was the best thing ever because I thought, I don't know why, but I thought Keon was gonna damn near take the league by storm. At least with just a slight more productivity than what he's showing, especially with Diggs being cleared out. I thought the lane was gonna be wide open for Keon to be Keon. And he just turned out to be really good in press conferences. You know,
real funny.
That's my guy. I'm talking about he made me go buy a coat early because it was a smart business move.
Yeah,
I was like, I should go get a coat right now. He's right. Swear to God, bro.
No,
he's funny. He's definitely funny in those interviews.
Yeah, he's charismatic.
He had a couple of games, but I ain't gonna lie, I kind of expected more too, based off what he did at Florida State.
And them getting rid of their number one.
Yeah,
and the number one gone for sure. So you leave getting 12 targets off top.
Their number one is Shakur, however you say his name. He looked like the number one. And he really just a check down screen type of receiver. But we're gonna see. I got them doing it.
What's number 15 name? No, that's not my F for the Chargers.
But that's Lad that went to UGA, Lad McConkey, the white guy, the white receiver.
Yeah,
the great white height.
Riding their ass up last night.
Right in the
last 2-3.
Ain't he 4.3?
I don't know how fast he is.
Wait, who run a 4.3?
If he is, I ain't know that. He don't run that fast to me. It's his routes, bro, and that quickness.
Nah, for sure. I don't know, man. It's gonna be interesting to see. But we're gonna move on to the next question. Now we're gonna go back to this team. We're gonna go back to the game last night with Pittsburgh versus Baltimore. But we're not really talking about Baltimore. This is a Pittsburgh question. What the hell did we learn from Pittsburgh? Should we take something from this win against Baltimore with Pittsburgh going forward? Or should we just leave it there and come back and see what we get next time? What y'all think? You let Cuzzo go first.
Man, we learn in the words of the late great Coach Darryl Green, the Pittsburgh Steelers are who we thought they was. Like the man really is top 6, top 7 coaches of all time. You know what I mean? He's going to have his guys prepared and in position to compete year in and year out. And the fact that he got Russell looking like Russell, and I'm not talking Russell for the last 2 years, he's looking real 2018-ish Russell. You're gonna get a special blend of gumbo, because that defense is gonna be right there. They're gonna always keep y'all in position and hand y'all the ball and say, "Hey, can y'all do something with this? All right, cool. If y'all can't, we still ain't gonna let y'all down. Can y'all please do something with this again?" That's what kind of defense that they have. And if you got a defense like that with Pickens, like you say, all they need is 3 good players from Pickens and Russ, and them balloon passes that Luckett used to come up underneath. All right, this travels.
I'm gonna go ahead and go. I know I just said how I felt before, man. Like, I agree with everything. I'm gonna echo everything you say when you say about Mike Tomlin. I believe that's one of the best. That's the main reason why Lamar can't beat that man. Tomlin, he put the study in to figure him out. Even just the whole culture of Baltimore as a whole. Like, you feel what I'm saying? He's a winning coach. He's one of those coaches that has that winning aura. That any program he walk into, he's going to instantly make an impact and change that culture around to a winning culture. So I agree with that for sure. And like you say, you bring in not just a Russell Wilson, an old veteran Russell Wilson, but a hungry, want to get after Russell Wilson with that coach. It's special. I've been seeing the chess move with Tomlin when it came to this situation, especially this quarterback situation with Justin Fields and Russ. You had and I like the way he moved. A lot of people didn't understand it. I didn't either. But as it unfolded, I'm like, I see what you're doing with this. Russ, when he wanted to bring Russ in, he wanted Russ to start immediately. Russ get hurt, banged up a little bit. You know what, Russ? You sit down. Get all the rest you need. Let's see what we got in Fields. Let's see what's there. Let's see if we can do something with him. And true enough, boom, bada bang. Defense play well. Fields bring their ass within that 60-yard field goal, and we can win. We can do something with it. Fields was 4-2. If I don't believe before they swapped it around. Another one. Everybody winning.
I ain't gonna lie. When the swap happened, I thought it was gonna be a little shaky. I was like, I don't know, bro. Fields doing his thing. Like if it ain't broke, don't fix it. But they know they know what he looked like in practice, and that's everything.
It's not even just the practice. I feel you don't get that same. Like I said, you need 3 or 4 plays with Pickens deep downfield. Yeah, he's one. Keep it. In my opinion, he's not the best. He's not in my favor. He's not one of the best receivers in leading me. But when they come to making tough catches, he's probably the best that can make the tough catches. And they know when they come to Russ, if Russ can put it somewhere where only he can get to it, it's damn near money. And I don't think Fields gave you that. You need to get that ball down the fields. Get down the field more often. And at least better put up some points. Right now, Russ, he played in a few games. He already had 942 yards passing, 6 touchdowns, 2 picks.
Hey, let me throw a knuckleball. Let me throw a knuckleball at you. What do you do with Fields in the offseason?
What I would do, honestly, if there's some value there and it's worth trading him, trade him. But if not, let's hang on to him. Hey, continue to learn from a seasoned vet. This is how you throw that ball. This is how you watch film. When I don't know what game it was when Russ came back. Russ was fucking locked the fuck in to the point where he's doing the interview. He's tripping over his words because he's so ready to play the damn game. He's not even trying to have this fucking interview. And immediately, Rodney Harrison said the same thing. Oh, this man locked in. He's ready to go. And this is why I agree. This is why I think it was important for him to do that. Because primetime game, throw you in that fire, Russ. Let's see what we got. Because we need you right now. And not only that, we've been having to go through a stretch of damn games that's gonna show who we are. And I think they felt Russ would give him the best shot. He got all the rest he needed. When I seen that him and Pickens had a handshake game one, it told me in practice they cool. They've been working on this damn D ball, and we've been working on how to get him the ball. And one thing about it, they was throwing Pickens that ball last night. Oh, it was, and I loved it. It reminded me go back to Cowboy shit. It reminded me of Romo and fucking Dez Bryant. At some point we get down to this red zone, he gonna get a shot. And we don't do nothing before we get this field goal. We're gonna see if he can beat him. If we're gonna see if we can beat him. If we can get this, we can connect. Party back in the end zone. Let's go. Let's do it. And that's what I like when I saw them last night. So I seen what we learned. Go back to the question. We learned we picked by a real solid team. We learned, again, if Russ to connect with Pickens on at least 3 or 4 times, and TJ Watt is healthy, hey man, they got a shot against any damn body. Anybody. Go ahead, Walt.
Yeah, so I wish I would have went first on this one. I'm about to repeat every damn thing y'all said. But number one, Mike Tomlin is not only the coach of the year, but he's the best coach in the NFL. Like,
Andy?
Big Red? Okay.
We don't have to argue. Like, if you say Andy Reid, how could I ever argue that, right?
Yeah.
But Mike Tomlin is the best head coach. Did y'all see that interview he had with what's the old boy? Now I can't think of it. Ryan Clark them, and he was talking about coaching, how he approaches
pivot. Yeah.
Actually coaching. He said he'll read a draft evaluation, and all they talk about is what a guy can't do. I don't know if y'all are into draft evaluations, but when Justin Fields was getting drafted, all they talked about is what he couldn't do. Mike Tomlin yesterday literally used Justin Fields for what he could do. And on 3 pivotal plays, he made the play. Even the last play where he didn't run, remember I was telling you in the group chat, just put him out there. Him being out there, you gotta respect it.
Well, you said something. You saying something.
And 2 years ago, I never would have said this. But he's literally gonna keep that man on the roster just for his ceiling, what he can turn into, learning under Russ, like you said, and 2, what he can do. 3rd and 7, if I put Fields out there, you can't just blitz. You also can't just drop back into coverage.
No,
you really got to run your base defense. You really do. On that 2nd and 10 play, they knew Fields was keeping the ball. They still couldn't stop it. And if he didn't slide early, the game would have been over. They ended up working out. But if he didn't fly early, the game is over. Probably about 15 seconds sooner than it ended up being over. But another thing, like from a stylistic point, everybody wants to pass the ball 50 times a game. The Steelers, since we have been born to 2024, they run the ball, they don't turn it over, and they play defense. They have a reliable kicker. You can still win in the NFL like that.
Absolutely.
Super fast.
We saw Brady win that way multiple times. His last year with the
first 3 for sure.
They beat the Rams 13-3.
You can win like that in the NFL. You can win like that in college, high school, and
any level.
It's still
it's football. It's science of football.
If you can't run the ball and or stop the run, you're not gonna win.
It's over for you.
You're not gonna win.
You're not winning nothing.
That's the only thing I learned, and I would agree with that Pickens thing. I love Jamar Chase and I love Justin Jefferson, but I think when it comes to contested catches, Pickens has probably shown he's not going to beat you deep. He's not going to create a lot of separation. It's like Hopkins used to be about 8 years ago. I'm not going to beat you, but nigga, I'm catching the ball. So
if it's in my area,
I don't care where you at. This ball is in my area. It's getting caught.
And another thing,
if I get my hands on it, it's over.
Fields was overthrowing those or putting too much on it. Russ is just like, I'm gonna put it 50-50.
You know what? My opinion, he was like fast speed balling it.
He was dribbling.
It wasn't no float to it. That nigga Russ
got
that touch.
Yeah,
and that bitch is floating in the air. He can track it to come down to catch. That's the key difference. Because Russ can throw a deep pass for sure.
Oh, and one more thing that we learned, and I'm sure the yards per average won't show it, but the Steelers run the ball really well.
Oh yeah, such as Najee Harris for sure.
Najee Harris and Jaylen Warren, you never get a break. Then we bring Fields in. You got to tackle Fields. You got to really tackle Jaylen Warren. I'm not Jaylen Warren. Well, you do have to tackle him too, but George Pickens. Everybody that get the ball on their team, bro, you really got to tackle them. Like, it's no going out of bounds. So,
no, for sure.
they still play smash mouth football. But Mike Tomlin, now that Belichick is not coaching, Mike Tomlin is the best coach in football. I won't argue Andy Reid though, but Mike Tomlin has shown he don't care what team he has. He's not gonna have a losing record. I can guarantee you that. So I gotta. They're not gonna win no Super Bowl, but yeah, they like that.
Okay. We're gonna keep it pushing. I respect it. I'm gonna throw more team at y'all real quick before we get to anything else. Can the Eagles get to the Super Bowl this year? This year. Can you get Super Bowl this year? I'll pop it off. I believe they're supposed to. I believe the names on the back of them jerseys. What are we talking about? I believe that and I said it beginning of the season. I said Saquon Barkley looks like TJ McCaffrey. And Philly, they're a problem. And then it dawned on me they only lost 2 games this year. They lost 2 and this is regular. This is the rest of this season, right?
No. Who did they lose to?
They lost to
Falcons.
Let's talk about it. That's all I wanted to hear. Go ahead.
Relax.
Go ahead with what you saying. Go ahead what you're saying.
You got me.
Go ahead.
You fucking got. I'm looking at shit too. You
I
got
know
me.
they lost to.
You got me. Yeah, the Falcons got them 22-21.
Prime time.
Prime time.
Yeah.
I feel shit too. Bucks got them 33-16.
We don't care about all that.
So that's that division. Y'all division. All right. So as long as y'all division for Super Bowl, they good. That's what you saying to me right now?
They got to come through us first. But go ahead. Talk about the Eagles. Go ahead.
Who has to go through where?
He was talking shit.
I'm about to say because I seen a team yesterday. I seen a team yesterday that like to rock their buffs. That has a whole nother conversation.
We already beat the Cowboys. I ain't even entertaining that.
The Cowboys don't rock buffs. The 813 free world will rock the buffs. Yeah.
Free world.
No, big facts. That's my answer to the question. Go ahead, AJ. My bad.
Nah, y'all good. Y'all boy good. But this is the regular. This is the schedule for the Eagles thus far. They got the Rams prime time Sunday night. They got the Ravens after that. Then they got Carolina. After they got Carolina, they got to go see Pittsburgh. They got to see the Commanders yet again. They got to see them Cowboys.
You need it?
They got to see them Giants. Saying to get. Say what, fool?
No. I was feeling somebody in front of me.
Oh, okay. Now, all right, let me see them again. Okay, they supposed to beat the Rams.
Mm-hmm. Okay, given the run that the Eagles have been on, I agree. That's fair.
Supposed to.
That's
they
fair.
can lose. They definitely. I'm watching that game. They definitely can lose.
I think that's Sunday night. I think that's Sunday night.
Yeah.
Sunday. Okay. Yeah.
Sunday night. Then they got to go see the Ravens. I got them taking an L. Good game. They losing. I'm gonna tell you why. They're losing. They beat Carolina.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Pittsburgh can beat them. Pittsburgh can beat them.
Jalen Hurts ass. Yeah.
Pittsburgh will beat them. Pittsburgh will beat them. They will sweep the Commanders. It's a possibility. It's a 70-30 chance they sweep the Commanders.
I agree with that. I think they'll beat them. They should beat them twice. For the second time, yeah.
For sure.
Mm-hmm.
They lose to the Cowboys. No. They beat the Cowboys. And
Hey, do me a favor. You can say what you want. Just don't say it with that much bass in your voice. They're gonna beat the Cowboys. It's okay, but just don't say it with all that. I don't need to hear all that. You feel me? They're not gonna. They're gonna split. They're gonna split with the Commanders, and probably clean sweep the Eagles. Yeah, absolutely.
You see split?
Yeah, for sure.
I don't see split.
Okay.
Now let the Commanders they Teflon they done a little bit more. Let's they get some more. Let their leather get more toughened up. Maybe, but as of right now, what we just saw. This is my thing, bro. When it comes to Eagles, and there was the Eagles, Commanders, and teams like Pittsburgh, Baltimore this year, Kansas City's. You can the Chargers look they might be in that mix too, but Buffalo for sure. Like certain teams that come from different cloth. Whereas though you gotta beat us for real, cuz. Like you will have to make special fucking plays to beat us. And there's been times when we watch Philly, and it's like, granted, they surprised. I was proud of what they did against Commanders. After halftime, it was down with 7-3. I'm thinking that second half, hey, my boy Jayden Daniels, hey, they gonna put some more shit together, strengthen that league up. Hey, game over with. Philly said no, not today. I just believe the Commanders aren't yet a good enough team right now. I think they had a hot streak coming into this season when they first popped it off. I think a lot of teams probably has figured out Jayden Daniels. Because you know how that shit is when the coordinator's got enough tape on you to figure out what you got to do.
It goes two ways.
Huh?
It goes two ways.
Go ahead.
The league can figure him out, and he can also figure out his league. I'm just saying, on a split level,
I agree.
Like, they ain't dog walking to like, oh, yeah, I don't believe that they could be on the same field. Splitting, that's just what we do in this division for the most part, unless you're a Giant or a Cowboy this particular season. But even in our trash years, we still split with them.
No, I'm not disputing that it can't split. If I'm betting Eagles. Now, like I said, unless like I say, Washington show me some shit in these next few games before they play them again. But as of right now, what I just seen, I feel they got too much when they got Saquon Barkley. Like now we don't have to heavily rely on just Hurts.
Tush pushing.
Yeah, we can you know what I'm saying? We got somebody that we get the ball in space. Hey man, he's a home run. We don't have to rely on Hurts to AJ Brown, Hurts to Devontae Smith. And this is why I feel they supposed to. If they see Detroit.
If they see Detroit, what?
If they see Detroit.
If they see Detroit, what?
I'm liking Detroit, but they can beat Detroit.
I mean, any team, the Arnold just, no. Patriots.
I know what you're saying, James. They have legit, like, they can legitly.
So does the game depend upon where the game is played at, is what you're saying?
Hold on.
If the game's in Philly, you like Philly.
Type shit. Hold on. Let me see how the defense look against Lamar. Let me see how they do against let me see, especially let me see what they can do against the Rams, how they contain Matt Stafford in that passing game.
And when you're referring to, you want to see what Philly does or what Detroit does?
And their defense been playing well too.
I think he's talking about Philly.
About to say?
Okay. I wasn't sure if you were talking about Detroit. You want to see Detroit against some of the upper echelon teams or Philly? You saying you want to see Philly?
The question is, can Eagles get Super Bowl? And I feel that I think those are the best two teams in that conference. If they see each other, Detroit has a better. Detroit's supposed to win, but I think Philly can beat them. Like have a shot at beating them. Walk you shake your head. Why?
I was looking at something. No, I was looking at something.
I'll say Detroit because it's more so at their time. They're a year ahead of schedule as far as Philly has the pieces that they need, and this is year one. Well, that was last year for Philly. That was last year for Detroit. Detroit is out for blood because they feel like if we can put two halves of football together, they'd have been in the Super Bowl last year. Ghost riding the whip. You feel what I'm saying? So, I like Detroit. Detroit ain't showed me nothing to make me flinch from anybody else in the NFC. Like the road to the Super Bowl on the NFC side goes through Slim Shady, Calvin Johnson, and Barry Sanders being at the game on the sidelines, and a whole lot of Cartier frames.
To be honest, I don't even think that's worth the conversation.
Mm-hmm.
Really?
Yeah. It's clearly Detroit.
So you don't think Philly got a shot?
Like, it's certain teams in the NFL, like the Falcons. If you play the Falcons, you really got to worry about Bijan. You ain't got to worry. Like, you can show some coverages for Drake London. You'll shut him down. Kyle Pitts here and there. Or if you play the Bucks, are they really going to run the ball that well? With Detroit, you got to worry about everything. Not only do they have one elite running back, they have two. They have one elite receiver, and a bunch of good ones. An elite tight end, a really good quarterback, and elite offensive line. The only thing they lacking, they give up a lot of passing yards. They got good players in the secondary, but they give up a lot of passing yards. And they put up 52 without Aiden Hutchinson.
You're gonna give up a lot of passing yards.
They still balling.
You're gonna give up a lot of passing yards when your team has a lot of leads.
That too. That's what I said about the Ravens a couple weeks ago. Exactly.
That makes you one-dimensional.
Yeah. I don't even talk about the NFC. Who's gonna the AFC? I get it. The Chiefs are probably the best, but the NFC is not even worth the conversation. If the Niners were healthy, like if Ayuk was healthy and if McCaffrey played the whole time, cool. But the Eagles started off 10-0 last year and lost their last 6 games. Why are we talking about the
quick question? Quick question. Can Minnesota beat them? How you feel like they playing Minnesota?
Maybe in a regular season game on some division shit, but in the playoffs,
I'm talking playoffs. Super Bowl, baby. Playoffs.
No.
Because though,
Sam Darnold. That's why.
He who can control the clock and stop you on defense. Yeah, that's big boy bully ball, baby. Straight up. So yeah, it's Detroit.
If they had another quarterback.
Do you feel the next thing is, do you feel if Minnesota and the Eagles, who you got in that game?
Oh, in the Eagles.
I'm rolling with Detroit. I'm rolling with Detroit. Oh, you say Eagles?
Minnesota.
Vikings?
Yeah. What about that playoff game?
Where is it?
We want to know, can the Eagles actually get
where is it? Good question. Good question.
Who you think would it be at? Who had a better Vikings 8-2, ain't they?
But Minnesota would be a wild card.
It'll be in Philly because they're gonna win the East.
Philly gonna win in Philly.
Okay.
They beat them.
Okay, yeah, win the East.
Only because of Sam Darnold though. Minnesota got the better team, but Sam Darnold, he just gonna make mistakes. But if it's in Minnesota, that's a hell of a game. It's a hell of a game.
It's a hell of a game, but for one game only, if your bracket and coverage ain't up to par,
travel now.
If your bracket and defense ain't up to par, and Justin says, "I'm really him," it's gonna be a long day. It's gonna be a very long day for him. Like he getting that Randy Moss treatment and still having good games some games. You know what I mean? And that's the true testament of a number one. You're not number one because of your productivity. We know you got to get the ball, and you still out here getting it off.
You still can't stop it. Yep.
Facts.
That's when you him.
Facts. No matter what, everybody in the whole stadium fucking know. Everybody at home watching know who about to get his damn ball, and ain't nothing you can do about it. That's when you can say I'm him for real. That's that I'm him shit.
Hey AJ.
Yo.
Once upon a time, there was a wide receiver. He was only good for like a 4.6 40. He would walk into stadiums weekly.
He trolling.
He would walk into stadiums weekly and have his way with guys that ran much, much, much faster 40s. Some of them jumped higher.
Oh, Jerry Rice?
His name is Jerry fucking Rice.
Let's talk about it. Talk to AJ about that shit.
Listen. I am the other side. I am the other side of that argument. He loses his voice 3 times a year because he just want to stand on that hill and die. Like I had this conversation with him last week. If his guy had all the numbers that Randy or that Jerry Rice had, we couldn't even talk to AJ.
No.
So how's this a conversation when all the numbers are on one side and you still like, but I like the style points though. It's the style points. I seen it. Man, please. That man ain't playing with a black and white television with a leather helmet. That man did all that in your lifetime. You don't put some respect on that man's name? Oh, he played with 2 Hall of Famers.
Agreed, 100%. Been trying to tell this nigga.
It's crazy. It's like he too old. He too old to be feeling like a young nigga like that. Like, yo, bro, you gotta respect these numbers because the people that you talking about.
One more.
Randy Moss gonna be old as hell.
One more. He did his own segment twice a week. I need this more because AJ don't understand this. I'm like, I like Megatron. I love Julio them. But with number 80, I don't care if this court. You know how many niggas had elite quarterbacks and they didn't do shit?
The question I asked AJ last week was, hey, AJ, let me ask you this. Name me the wide receiver that caught passes from Brett Favre and Aaron Rodgers that's going to the Hall of Fame.
Devontae Smith, Devontae Adams.
No, caught passes from Aaron Rodgers. Never caught a pass from from Brett Favre.
Oh, Sterling Shepard got fucked over.
Who? Sharp?
Sterling Shepard. Oh,
Sharp?
he ain't catch. I ain't never seen him play with them both.
Maybe Donald Driver.
That's not true. Donald Driver.
James
You
Jones.
think he's
Donald
going to the
Driver
Hall of Fame?
What about with Jennings? What about Jennings?
Is he going to the Hall of Fame? Because your argument, one of your talking points is, oh man, he caught passes from 2 Hall of Famers. Like Jerry's the only one that can carry that stat. It's a lot of people that can carry that stat, bro.
Okay. Now I see. Now what you're saying makes sense. Before I was like, what the fuck? Why you saying that? Now I get you saying. All right. Cause I think this is what I think y'all have me fucked up at, right? And I need all ears listening. Not thinking while I'm talking, trying to tell me why I'm wrong. I need you to understand the words that are coming out of my mouth. All right?
Get to it.
Let's do it. I'm not saying Jerry Rice is not him. I'm not saying he's not supposed to be where he's at. I'm not taking no food off that man's plate, not nail biscuit, cornbread, or even napkin.
Hey, AJ, I swear to God,
no.
It sounds like you got a Pooh Shiesty mask on, and you telling me I'm not here to rob you, but I got my 40 on me. Like I'm like get to what you're trying to say, because I hear a lot of robbery.
No. I need you to understand what I'm saying. Cause I think I be misinterpreting what the fuck I be saying. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
This is what the fuck I be saying, bro. He on that same route, Mount Rushmore. I think he's on that. He's up there with these guys. And I'm not saying that I'm mad that y'all say he's not better. I'm not mad at y'all saying he's better than everybody else. He's the GOAT. But what I'm saying is this: you, or nobody on this fucking earth cannot tell me if Randy Moss would have 2 Hall of Fame quarterbacks, if T.O. would have 2 Hall of Fame quarterbacks, that those numbers, or any other great receiver that played and in stiff time, hold on, let me finish talking to, that played in stiff time, that them numbers could not look identical. Now, when you want to talk about the greatness of Jerry Rice, and you bring up AJ, you do know that man tore his ACL and came back in the same season and scored a touchdown in that same fucking season. I'm like, yeah, that's great. T.O. and them can't fuck with that. If you wouldn't tell me at 40-some years old he had 1,200-some yards with Rich Gannon, and then him and Tim Dwight, him and Tim Brown going Super Bowls and shit, losing to the Bucks against that great defense, did you do it? I understand. I'm not saying, hey, get that man his shit.
Hey, AJ.
But all I'm saying is, hey man, when it comes to T.O. and Randy Moss, I don't give a fuck who else you say. You can say Megatron, you can say AB, say anybody else. I don't give a fuck. Them 2 right there, man, different. They just different. Go ahead.
In the words of a really cool coworker or a disgruntled customer.
Yeah.
No, that was actually a coworker that said it. You wanted a nigga here now. Hey, bro, cut the shit, bro. The same way you can sit here and campaign talking about, well, if Randy and T.O. play with Hall of Fame quarter, well, what if Jerry ran a 4.2, nigga? What if Jerry was fucking 230
He didn't have
6? No, because we're playing a game of hypothetical of what if I had your superpower and you had mine.
Let's play it.
Like you act like somebody playing 20 years is just by pure accident. No,
I just sat there and said that to K.
No. What I'm saying, I heard everything you said. This ain't the first convo. You ain't said one original talking point, and the last 5 times this topic has come up. And the fact still remains: every superpower that Jerry Rice had, you still do know it traveled. Like, yeah, you could say he played with a Hall of Fame, but what did he do with Rich Gannon? With another Hall of Famer on the other end? Did he not elevate Rich Gannon? Yes. The answer would be yes. You see what I'm saying?
That's fair.
You saying, oh, he played with a Hall of Fame. Hey, bro, Magic couldn't control that the Lakers had a sweet ass a deal with a trash ass team that allowed a playoff team to go get the #1 player in college basketball and pair his ass with the greatest fucking scorer the NBA's ever seen. But you ain't gonna take Magic Johnson's career and put it in the trash can because he played with Kareem. He was Magic and he was Kareem.
I don't be doing that though. I don't
don't know why that's the same thing.
That's
no, but no. This is my thing.
You do it when it comes to Kobe. Yes, you do. But go ahead.
No, I don't. No, I don't.
What you say with Kobe?
You blame him for playing with Shaq. Yeah, you do.
I don't blame. No. If we talking about we nitpick, let's fucking nitpick. Now, what you saying is,
facts.
A lot of times, what I be saying is, I'm just going to base off what I see. I really want to have these argument debates with these niggas and take stats apart, or just go off pure ability, because I believe we can do the what if game until everybody fucking die.
Wait, whoa. The one thing you can't do the what if game if numbers are in this picture. Like I said, bro, the people no, they don't.
They do. Pure ability.
Hey, bro. All I'm saying to you is you've never taken a stance with somebody who the numbers was on their side. Every person that you cape for or have an argument for, the numbers ain't on their side. You're just talking about freakability, which is cool. All these guys are the 1%
I'm talking about 1%. Dog engine.
Dog, all that.
Yeah, right.
That shit that you can't quantify.
Like,
but when you put up
numbers, you're not about to tell me what James Harden did. He's been Dwayne Wade at basketball. Fucking no. I don't give a fuck how good of an offensive guy he is, how good he can create shots and shots for others, that he's a better basketball player.
But where could he be?
And it's my numbers. And his numbers could favor, and the numbers scoring wise, offensively,
what numbers?
But you can't tell me watching basketball, watching the niggas hoop, that he's better than fucking Dwayne Wade.
AJ,
I don't just go off numbers.
I'm trying to understand who said James Harden is better than Dwayne Wade?
A lot of people do.
A lot of people say that, bro. If you say,
when y'all say a lot of people, my next question is, give me their ages. Because nobody see them niggas that seen 2006, you're not gonna tell me James Harden better than that.
I'm telling.
Man, all right, bro. All right, bro. Hey, what you do?
I have these arguments, bro.
What you do, man? Listen, man. In the words of Lil Wayne, man, I was in the game on 4th and inches. What the fuck does what does James Harden do in the finals?
That's my argument, and that's what I mean.
Man, that's why to me that's not an argument. When I can say, what does he look like in the finals? When it counts the most, I don't see James Harden in Game 7s go home and start turning up in Houston strip clubs the next day. Why? Because the season ended. What y'all talking about? You talking about regular season shit?
And let's go back to my point. Let's go back to my point. There are some guys that never was in a good situation to even see how they perform in these arenas on these stages.
But James Harden not one of them. James Harden's been on teams.
No. And that's why I say I don't see a motherfucker still holler that he's better than Dwayne Wade.
That's not a real conversation to me. That's not a real conversation.
I agree. But motherfucker.
Hell no. Now if we want to talk regular season, now it's a much better conversation. When we talk regular season, oh my God.
That's with anybody. That's the whole thing. That's why what if there is so pivotal, because in my opinion, because it's like everybody don't get there to showcase their talent. Or when they do get there, their team just wasn't as good as the other team. That don't mean you better than me, nigga.
But no, this basketball. This is basketball. This is basketball. If Bubble Chuck,
football too.
Hey, if Bubble Chuck can take the Philly to against the Lakers, you goddamn right that shit means something. Like hell no. I don't see.
But that team had dogs with them. They weren't scorers. But they were gonna sit down defense. Hey, we're gonna lower all y'all as a scoring, and we let him do all the scoring, and we're gonna clean up after his ass.
And you know what I'm hearing? I'm hearing a team built around a superstar. And if you think them Houston teams wasn't built around James Harden's efficiency and defaults, y'all sadly mistaken.
No. I'm agreeing with that. They got there. He had Chris Paul. They got there. They got there. But James Harden could take them over. I agree with that. I'm agreeing with you. There's no argument with that.
I seen like this ain't no small sample size. I watched that man get real small in some of the biggest playoff games.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? So it's different. Like give me James Harden's Dame walk-off moment. Like I seen other guys even in his era do way more legendary shit. Like that regular season shit is
the
cool.
moments. Not
Yeah,
this
that
number. Exactly. It be the moment. Like my nigga Jay always tell the time. It be the moments. Like that will build. You need a story to tell to have a certain type of career.
And
At
James
some
Harden
point,
tells
we need to have a
amazing.
timeline of moments, the shit that you've done, and for us to go back to say, this is why you that.
Yeah, T.O. got like 3 moments. Jerry Rice got like 25.
Hey, listen. I wish you would have been on that phone call we had last week.
Tell me, no, shut the fuck up. Cause he said something.
I gotta shut up.
Because
I gotta shut up.
He said something that I can't just brush over. You like don't act like if my nigga T.O. didn't have some more cracks at Super Bowl, we ain't in the Super Bowl.
But he didn't.
We got it on one leg. On one leg. On one leg.
That's one of his moments. That's one. He went down. Crazy.
So don't act like if my dog
I said he had 3 moments.
What he would do in that moment.
But it's not
AJ. That's why
we're not gonna downplay the quarterbacks T.O. got to play with. Were they Joe Montana and Steve Young? No. But he did play with Steve Young. He did play with Jeff Garcia. He did play with Donovan McNabb. He did play with Tony Romo. You're not gonna act like
he got number.
Hold on.
Go ahead. About this shit. Go ahead.
We're not gonna act like he was DeAndre Hopkins playing with what
definitely not
subjected to with the Texans.
No.
T.O. played a really good quarterback. Randy Moss played a really good quarterback.
Let AJ tell it.
Keep it true. No. Be quiet. Be quiet. I got some more to say. I got some more to say. He got his gun out. I got my gun out too. All right. This is what I'm saying. Yes. To have numbers he got, you had to play a number of years, and you had to have something decent throwing you the damn ball. But the quarterback you just named were none of them the magnitude of Steve Young and Steve Young. All right, then. All right.
Hey, bro.
Whoa. Man. No. One more goddamn point. He said the shit. I said the shit back to him. I got another point. Granted, it wasn't just quarterbacks. You need a team.
He had a team with the
Eagles. No. Okay. We compare. In the times he had a team that had a shot was his best chance was that Philly team with Donovan McNabb. I'm talking all around team.
Hey man. Do me a favor. Go name the quarterbacks Larry Fitzgerald called passes from.
Teams Jerry Rice had. Offense and defense. Both sides of the ball.
Look at what are you talking about? Randy Moss almost got to the Super Bowl. The Falcons just made a field goal. Like, why are you acting like they play for trash teams? Now, I'll give you Randy Moss with the Raiders. That's
a portion of his
T.O., you don't get T.O., AJ. T.O. ain't played for no
bad no good teams. Some teams, all around teams.
I told you, I'll give you Randy Moss is fair. But like Cuzzo just said, who the fuck was Larry Fitzgerald catching passes from? Before he got Kurt Warner and after Kurt Warner left.
Small sample size. Kurt was a small portion.
DeAndre Hopkins. Who he been catching passes? Justin Jefferson. Who's he catching passes from?
Julio fucking Jones. Good God.
Matt Ryan. Matt Ryan. Don't play with Matt Ryan's name.
We're not going to do that.
Don't play with Matt Ryan.
We're not going to do
that. Matt Ryan. Don't play with Matt Ryan.
Is Matt Ryan going to the Hall of Fame?
If we're going to credit Romo, we're going to credit Matt Ryan too. We're not going to.
We can take Romo off the table. He ain't going nowhere. He going to the Hall of Fame. He going to the Hall of Fame as a broadcaster, not as a fucking Cowboy.
Nobody's going to argue that. Matt Ryan.
You know what I'm saying? Come on. But the argument AJ still stands. Hey, bro, catching past some Hall of Famers and everybody's motherfucking destiny. It's your career, what you did.
It ain't. But you nobody said tell me because it ain't in their destiny. Don't mean they can't go out there and have crazy numbers. We see most.
Let me tell you. No. Hold on. I let you get out. I'm gonna say this too about Jerry Rice because you like to talk that Hall of Fame shit. Man, you know how many slant passes nigga took 90 yards? That ain't your fucking quarterback, nigga. That's me routing the nigga up and saying see you later, nigga. Every pass that he caught from on these Hall of Famers, 180-yard bombs. No. You like to get that shit off with that Hall of Fame talk. No, it's what you did. What the fuck did Steve Smith do? Who he caught passes from? Nigga was lighting that shit up. Who?
Jake DeLong.
I'm going to say it again. Mike Jones. Who? The fuck is you talking about? I know you talking about that head coach. I know you talking about that head coach out of high school somewhere in America. You talking about him? Man, come on, bro. Jake DeLong.
Jerry had good great Hall of Fame quarterback.
No. Like, put respect on that nigga name. He called them passes. He made them crackers great. Don't get it twisted. You think it's a one-way street? No, he made them what they was.
Why? So hold on. Let me ask you a question, okay? Clearly, when I said earlier, you weren't listening. How do you think I feel about Jerry Rice? Honestly, you think I feel Jerry Rice is a what? Not a good receiver?
I think you think he is to wide receivers what Tom Brady is to that system. You think he a system or wide receiver? You think he was lucky and he would have never been able to do half the shit he did if he was outside of that system. But guess what we're still talking about?
Crazy.
We're talking about the center of a Tootsie Pop, bro. We'll never know how many licks it take for real. Niggas ain't even getting a crack at it. So
no. And I'm glad you said that. No, I don't feel that way about him. And I feel it, like I said earlier. If you want to say to me he was the centerpiece of all of that, I'm not one to I want to say you wrong. I'm saying if my two guys would have had the chance to be the same in that situation, they did the same thing. That's all I'm saying, bro.
If Jerry Rice had Pat Mahomes, maybe Jerry Rice would go for 30,000 yards if he had Pat Mahomes.
Who?
If Jerry Rice had Pat Mahomes, maybe he would go for more. If Derrick Henry played in the 90s, if Derrick Henry played in the 90s, where they ran the ball 30 times a game, who knows how many
Jerry Rice
with Emmitt Smith line? What? It'd be bananas. Imagine Derrick Henry behind the Great Wall of China, the Great Wall of Dallas.
I agree.
Man, that should be fucking. I'm mad. No. Be quiet. You think? Yes, I be living in. When I look at football, I love the art of football so much. Yes, I live in the land of. What the
no, you like the art of fantasy. You like fantasy.
I'm mad Tyreek Hill robbed us and took us out to Miami. Instead of we got to Pat Mahomes.
You mad your partner when it got 30 million. Okay. You mad your partner when it got 30 million. Okay.
He would have got it regardless.
No, he wouldn't have.
You crazy.
No, nobody said, hey, you don't say out loud, I can reset the receiver market and play with the best quarterback of my generation. No, I'm leaving. I hate this guy then.
Hear me. Did this though. All right, you tell me if I'm tripping. You talking about I'm talking about money in general. This is why I say he got it regardless. Granted, he probably won't reach the market. But the fact of the matter is, you in this situation having the fucking moments to your career, along with he's probably not number one top receiver in the league, but if you telling me I could get top 4, top 5 receiver money and get all these crazy endorsements like you see Andy Reid and them boys getting.
What endorsements?
State Farm and shit. You want that they have a State Farm commercial by now?
I'm gonna say that he is who he is.
No, stop. You're not even saying tell me that he wouldn't have got the endorsements over. He would have been in the mix with Kelsey and fucking Andy Reid when it comes to endorsements. If you got the fucking cheetah, catch them touchdown passes,
what
going crazy these yards,
is what I'm saying.
Threatening to get 2,000 yards every season.
He's threatening to get those. If dude ain't hurt right now, he was threatening to get them yards. Pat Mahomes threatening to get them same yards.
Imagine a world. No. Imagine a world where Pat Mahomes every damn year he's threatening to get 55 plus touchdown passes. He stopped all that, bro. That great receiver.
Wait. You said he stopped that from Pat Mahomes?
No, they stopped the numbers.
What numbers? He out minus this year. He been putting up numbers out there. That's what I'm saying.
You're not listening.
All right, you're not listening.
No.
If he goes to Miami and he barely having 1,000-yard season, then he can feel.
You gotta listen to the words that are coming out of my mouth.
I'm hearing you.
No. What I'm saying is he's not threatening to put up 55 plus touchdowns without Tyreek Hill. Tell me he is.
Wait. Say that again.
No, stop it because you're not listening to shit I'm saying.
No, I asked you to please say it again so I can hear you.
Okay, you heard that said answer this question by me then. Tell me receiver that Tyreek Hill left that came along with Kansas City that could threaten to put up 2,000 yards a season. Them receiver that Pat Mahomes got in the roster. That's what I'm talking about. I'm talking about the land of what if it happened with the art of this shit.
What's your name? What's your name? What's your name, Brody?
Walt. Hey, my bad.
Hey, Walt.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I'm hearing AJ, and it sounds like AJ is making the case for Tyreek over Pat Mahomes. He leaves, Pat Mahomes ain't throwing 55 touchdowns.
I didn't say that at all.
What did you just say?
I'm talking about them two not being together.
Okay. Yeah. Wait. AJ, what I'm saying to you is, minus this season, Tyreek Hill has gone to Miami, and he's still putting up video game numbers. He's just not having playoff success.
And
That's the only
but-
thing he's.
what's
But
up?
hold up, AJ,
You
AJ.
missing it, bro. Go, I'm listening. I'm
How?
listening. Go ahead.
He's not. Hey, he like you talk about Tariq like he is Warwick Dunn, like he's Edgerrin James. He didn't leave a year before they won a championship. He got a chip.
This nigga
He got his chip already. So it ain't like his career be hollow. Oh man, you know, I did everything I wanted, even more. He got a championship. He went and got paid, and he's still somewhat being productive. Minus this year. Am I wrong, Walt?
No, you're not wrong. Yeah, you're not
then
wrong.
What are we talking about then?
You're not wrong at all. You're not wrong at all.
You think he's crying because he didn't win them other two?
Everything you saying makes sense. You just misunderstood is what you are. That ain't
how am I misunderstood?
You said that I feel as though he'll be Warwick Dunn. If you heard
no. I said Warwick Dunn and Edgerrin James because they left 1 year early. If Warwick Dunn stays in Tampa one more year, he's a Super Bowl champ right now. Not Michael Pittman. If Ed stays in New England for one more year,
I understand what you were saying. But
yeah, he got one.
What I'm saying is he got one. But what's one to a nigga can go get 5 or 6?
A nigga that count $30 million every year 6.
No. Fuck, no. You know what I'm saying is this: you could have it on and off the field with the rings, with the store. You can go down and
ask you a simple question, AJ.
No.
What commercial did you see Cheetah in when he was out there? You keep talking about, he's going to get these endorsements. But what endorsement did you see?
In that instance,
like you don't even have what commercial?
And my Warwick Dunn them in that instance.
What commercial do you see with Pat Mahomes and what you call it? You see them doing commercials separately, right? But is there a commercial with both of them in it?
Commercials together.
Yeah,
and Pat Mahomes and Andy Reid they do stand for.
No, Andy Reid and Pat got commercials, but there are no Travis Kelce and what you call it. They do separate deals.
They had commercials when they bundle their names together. The bundle package and they bundle their names together. Maybe they slowed down since Andy Reid came on, but he was first in line. He was getting commercials first.
What I'm saying to you is that whole commercial thing, it didn't exist when he was there. Did it rev up when he left? Yeah, but you can't guarantee, if I stayed on now, I'm going to get these commercials. He was doing video game numbers back then.
No,
he never was on a commercial break.
That's what I'm saying. I ain't saying he ain't, but I'm saying it's doing it with Pat Mahomes. I'm talking about the time how special it would be in getting rings. I'm talking about having it all. Yeah, you probably won't be you probably only thing different. You probably won't reset the market every time. But
no. And that's why you got to grab the gun and squeeze because you don't always get the chance to swing that hammer.
Look, you think, hold on. No, look, I'm not saying I'm mad at him here for the business he made. I ain't mad at this at all. Go get your bread, fool. And you Miami, hey man, and you still put your numbers up. I'm not mad at it, but I'm still but you can't tell me if the grass won't be greener if he would have got rings, not be top 5, not reset the market per se, but come up close and can still put yourself in position, even if the commercial wasn't there. Put yourself in position to go get your own endorsements that you won't get more. You can get at least just as much money off the field. You can't tell me that. No.
Hey Walt. If Tua isn't a gang member throwing up gang signs on a football field, do you like this? Do you like his chances of competing in the playoffs?
No.
Oh, okay.
And you're not finna compare no fucking Tua to a Pat Mahomes can't they do in Kansas City.
I didn't say compare. I said compete.
I
said compete.
Okay, you can't compare what the fuck they're doing to competing to then it's a Pat Mahomes Invitational. It's a difference. It's levels to this shit.
Wait.
And I'm saying to that fucking level,
somebody else has to show up to play against you. Right or wrong. To have an invitational, that means you're on one side, you got to play against somebody, right?
Absolutely.
And I'm saying, if Tua is healthy, I would have liked his chance to throw his hat with all that firepower they had down there with a healthy Jalen or what you call it. I'd have liked to see, all right, what does this look like?
They got to go there. It's not happening.
No.
All right.
They cannot go to Kansas City and be Kansas City in the playoff.
I didn't say Kansas City because Kansas City's Kansas City.
That's what we talk about when they talk about Kansas City.
Wait. It's Kansas City and then it's another 3-headed monster out there.
It ain't been. We just didn't say it's Pat Mahomes Invitational. You got to see him. If you want to get a Super Bowl and that conference, You got to see Pat Mahomes. Only for who you are. You got to go see
Before
that
you
man.
get to a Pat Mahomes, you have to go see a Joe Burrow. You have to go see a Josh
Hey,
Allen. You
however
have
you
to
want
go
to slice
see.
and dice
You
it,
have to go
at the
see
end of the day,
Lamar
at
Jackson.
the end of the day, we know Pat is a big chance that it's a 99% chance that Pat Mahomes is going to be the last man standing in the Super Bowl. So to get there, you got to see him last, at least. Yeah, we already said that. So what I'm saying is you can't compare have a competitive roster compared to we're going to be there regardless with the rings. That's the only thing I'm different. So I'm saying, like, again, if we get on topic, Tyreek Hill, I ain't mad at what he did, bro. All I'm saying is, man, I'm just saying I'm living the big what if. If he would have stayed his ass there and compared what Kansas is doing right now, man, it'll be a well-oiled machine you just can't stop. And look at that
Super
now.
facts.
It just honestly just like a situation you just can't stop. Like
But
something
you
you have to really
pay, you pay
put
him,
together to beat.
you pay him, and allow him to reset the market in Kansas City. Guess what you lose? You lose something. That's why
Chris Jones.
all this sounds great and sounds fly, but all the dominoes change with this butterfly effect. Like if somebody stays, somebody else is getting their money. That left tackle that's been holding somebody down, oh, he's gone. That
That's
D
fair.
tackle, he's out of here. Now who's holding his defense down? So now Josh Allen gets over the hump because y'all don't have Chris in the middle. He don't just sit in the Raptors and sit out and wait to get his money. He gets traded.
We there to find out. And that's something I'm saying. I'm not saying they win every year. I ain't saying that at all. But I'm saying, hey, we there to find out. Fuck you mean?
That's all you can
We
ever
ain't gonna be
ask for.
fought. We're gonna be in the mix regardless.
For sure.
That's all I'm saying. We missed it this year. We can go draft this, make this trade, bang, we back there. What? That's all I'm saying. They're gonna put themselves in a position to where they're gonna be there. You got to see them boys. You can beat them, cool, but you gotta see them. But anywho, so we talking about these shit, valuable players and whatnot. So far this year, based on the journey, the ups and downs of this season, who the fuck would y'all say is the MVP so far? Who's been the most valuable player for a team? You know what I'm saying? To make that shit shake. We'll let Walt go first.
I wanted to go first on every other one except this one.
I
I really don't know. Like, I'll go ahead and say that my MVP pick, 3, maybe 4 weeks ago was Derrick Henry. It's not Derrick Henry anymore. I don't know. I almost want to tell you Josh Allen. I don't know.
There you have it. You got Josh.
You know what? I'm gonna just go. I can't because Lamar beat Josh Allen head to head bad.
Yeah,
You know what? Y'all know what? Y'all know who I'm gonna go with? I'm gonna go with Jared Goff. And I know the game he had. I know the 5 picks. I get it. I'm gonna go with Jared Goff. I'm gonna go with Jared Goff, and I'm mostly gonna go with Jared Goff because I feel like it's the safest choice. But I feel like it's about 4-5 niggas that you could give it to. Like hell, if Minnesota kept winning, you get that bitch to Justin Jefferson. If we're being honest, but I'm gonna go with Jared Goff. I feel like he's the quarterback on the best team in the league right now. I know that's a very conservative answer, but that's all I got.
I mean,
I can't choose. Like I want to say Josh Allen, I really do, but I don't like the way he looked against the Ravens. And remember, AJ, a couple weeks ago, I told you if it's not Derrick Henry, it's clearly Lamar Jackson. But when I think about the way Lamar lost to Gardner Minshew and then lost to the Browns, and it's not that he lost to the Steelers, it's the way the Steelers made him look. That's my problem. But then with Josh Allen, the Ravens made him look just as bad. So I'm going to go with Jared Goff because that's the safe answer. Nobody should be saying Lamar Jackson, though. But I know
who you got.
I'm going Lamar Jackson, even though I don't think they'll give it to him because it's tough not to go with Lamar because if you put his numbers up this year against his MVP year and
they're better.
I ain't gonna say light years ahead, but he's just on a crazy pace. How could you not? Mm-hmm. You know, it's just to me, it's the same thing with the Heisman run. When you put Cam Ward numbers against the last 4 quarterbacks that have won the Heisman, and he's ahead of all of them.
He has to win it. Mm-hmm.
And it's hard for me to think, they're going to give it to the defensive player. You know how many times a defensive player has been really, really good and deserving?
Charles Woodson.
Honey Badger should have gotten it. But he's a defensive player. He's a defensive player. And in a quarterback-driven league, if the quarterback is lit, I don't care that Derrick Henry rushed for 2,000 yards that year. You know what I mean? But I'm gonna go with Lamar Jackson because this pace, 1 week ain't gonna change what I've seen over the last month and a half. And I've seen some crazy things in the last month and a half from Lamar Jackson. So I'm gonna go with Pompano's Beach Finest.
I'm gonna go. I'm you know, Lamar, my guy, and not just because he's my guy. I'm rocking with him. It's because even though yeah he has some losses that just scratch your head, he always pretty much give us those losses. But when
Thanks.
it comes to value of a team, like he got Derrick Henry.
He does.
His offensive line can be shaky, in his defense, especially if Roquan is out for an extensive time, that's going to hurt them
Tremendous.
so bad.
It's a hamstring, so you know how that go.
Man,
That's in and out.
I really thought he was going to be out for a play.
Or two,
Because,
yeah.
no, when they said a hamstring and he didn't come back that game, it looked different instantly. That one you seen Wise catch that middle pass across the middle and shit. It's like instantly they got down there. Granted, they didn't bend, they didn't let him score. They got to kick a field goal, but instantly, like it showed.
Hey, when they
why
lose
you
Ray Lewis, they look different instantly back then too. He is they
exactly.
Ray Lewis right now.
But this is why I'm pissed off at Pittsburgh at Baltimore, bro. And it pissed off even more last night when I heard this shit, and it made sense when I see him play where he played. Them losing Patrick Queen.
I didn't know he was out.
It did not make me feel good when they got Derrick Henry. Granted, Derrick Henry is a great pickup.
Big
But
upgrade.
if you asking me which one I'd rather have for that team, I think they need Patrick Queen more than need Derrick Henry.
I would have
On that
signed both of them.
I agree. Hell yeah, fucking
Like
right.
I gotta choose one.
Fucking
Derrick
right,
Henry.
fucking right. But
Derrick
hold on,
Henry.
this the kicker. This the kicker. This will piss me off with them.
Mhm.
I heard it was reported that they offered him nothing.
I mean,
They
that don't sound
offered
far
him
fetched.
nothing.
The Cowboys had offered Derrick Henry $2 million. $2 million we could have had him.
No. You don't offer Queen nothing.
No, we already have an elite
Baltimore.
linebacker. Teams don't want to have. Teams don't. No, I'm with you. I'm just trying. I guess I'm trying to maybe think about the logic that they had. I'm with you. I would have offered him the most and offered Derrick Henry too. I would have had both of them on my team. Fuck it.
Yeah.
But I don't think teams care. I think teams these days care more about having 2 elite pass rushers over 2 elite linebackers, which is
For
crazy.
sure.
You should just be signing elite players, no matter the position.
For sure.
Yeah, but if I can get to if I have 2 elite pass rushers, that covers up way more than having 2 elite people that can take out the middle route.
You can't
If
run
that
the ball.
makes sense.
If I got both of them, you can't run the ball.
But this is a pass happy league.
And then hold on, and then you not only you can't run the ball, you can't just have any old lackadaisical ass pass across the middle. I can guard too.
Yeah, both
Even
have
if you throw that out, I can get from here to here. I've been selling the sideline. They play a lot of cleanup. They give a lot of tackles for a reason. They clean up a lot of shit on the ground. And you be athletic enough, agile enough, he can play. And like you see, it's key plays. It's Patrick Queen ripping the ball out, popping that bitch out. It's the turnover you can create, the linebackers. It just clean a lot of shit up. I'm not mad at getting the ball, getting into the rock faster, because we see what you Watt doing in Pittsburgh. In my opinion, that nigga is special. I feel the way people talk about Aaron Donald, we talk about him the same goddamn way. Now, granted, I want him to see him get there in the Super Bowl so he can put us up on that stage. But boy, I know without a doubt.
We gotta get to some important games.
Without a doubt, if he's in them important games, he's 100% healthy, healthy enough, it's over. Good night. He's Von Miller. He's Von Miller type shit. Wrecking the whole game, all game, and closing that bitch out. So, yeah, man, I think I get what you're saying. I really do. But for that team, man, get it's like they trying to go offense heavy and pass heavy. And we run what we need to, and if we still need to run, we're gonna run effectively. because they did not want to run the ball against Kansas City last year. And that's what I go back to what I said before.
I think
They
that's.
do
I think
things-
it's a whole
this year.
different. I think it's a
They don't
whole
want to
different animal. It's a whole different animal next time they see each other in January.
But
They're not
is it? Hold on, real quick. Is it because
No.
they didn't 2-point conversion? You got Derrick Henry on the bench for the
I
game.
bet you won't.
He wasn't even on the
I
field.
bet you won't make that mistake twice.
Go look.
They not beating
Go
Kansas
look.
City.
You feel what I'm saying? Doing
It's
shit
almost
like
he
that, bro. You
He
can't be
want
Kansas
Lamar to
City
be
like that,
better than
bro.
Mahomes. He want Lamar to like outshine Mahomes. That's what it looks
You
like.
can't
Even when they played this year.
beat them doing that. You got him for a fucking reason. You got him on the bench on a 2-point conversion for the
That's from
game.
the 2-yard line. That's Derrick
Stop
Henry.
playing, bro.
Derrick Henry we talking about. Even if he not getting the ball, which I wouldn't have gave him the ball either because I got Lamar, but he gonna be on the field. He's definitely gonna be on the field.
It didn't make no sense, bro.
I ain't realize
It made
that,
no
but
sense.
They not beating Kansas City, but he also
Not doing
should
shit like, and they go back to saying it's the shit that, like I said before, it's the shit that they do that I don't get that cost them games. If I'm telling Monkey, look, Lamar, hey man, at the sun and that game, that postseason game, season game last year at Kansas City, I'm telling Lamar, look, bro, if it ain't shit there, go get us something. Go to get us 6 yards. Go get us a first down. Let's
throw it out of
march it
bounds.
down the field
Something.
and keep him on the sideline. Not pass, punt. Pass, field goal. There's too much suckers on the board for him to get more opportunities to beat us. Like I didn't know. So no, when you ask about Derrick Henry, no, I don't think
How they
Derrick
gonna beat them
Henry.
this year? The Ravens
Huh?
defense ain't better this year than it was last year.
And
So how
that's
would
my
they beat
point.
them this year?
That's my point exactly. You went offense over defense to keep
with
stuff in
Patrick
balance.
Quinn. You should have got both.
That's what I'm saying. You win more offense than defense, and that's not balance it out. Now, granted, Humphries is playing better than he's been playing the last couple of years, and I'm happy to see it. And Hamilton is decent, but as a collective group,
Hamilton can play.
yeah, for sure. But as a collective group, they began fucked up. Now, granted, I'm glad they did. That granted, Buddy did get some plays against Pickens. They came from Rams. What's Buddy name? 27, play corner. I like that they got him. He broke a couple passes up. But other than that, they got to clean up their back end, bro.
They're kind of like the Lions, like I was saying. They have good. Their players in the secondary are good, but they don't play good
Collectively
like together. Yeah, they don't play good because them niggas are. Humphries is good. Kyle Hamilton is good. I know you're talking about 21. I know you're talking about.
We talking about Wiggins. Wiggins can play.
Yeah,
number two. He decent.
Yeah, he can play, but it's like together they can't. But I don't know how.
Go back to the question at hand. That's who my MVP is. We've been here for a little stint. We got one more question, and we can kick it for as long as we need to. I want everybody's honest opinion. Is what Travis Hunter doing in the college level right now? Like, how special is that? Is this something that we're going to be talking about 20, 30 years down the line? Like, how special is it? Go ahead, Walk. I see you going at it already.
Him doing it, like playing both ways, to me, is not that special. The degree that he's doing it to is what makes it special. Like the fact that I like Horn. I like Shador. I like what they do.
Yeah.
Travis Hunter is the best player on that defense, and he's the best player on that offense. And if you want to let him return punts and kicks, he'd be the best player at that too. So I don't think he's so, because we've seen players like Malcolm Mitchell came into UGA as a receiver. Sophomore year, he went to play corner. He was straight at it, went back to receiver. But have we ever seen a nigga do both and play most of the snaps and be elite at both? Well, he's elite at both. The numbers might not show it, but if you watch those games, he's elite at both. So I don't think him doing it is that special. It's cool. It's fine. But when you say special, I'm thinking like you said, like when I have kids and my kids are playing football, I'm like, hey, when I was, we watched Travis Hunter. He played both ways. We wouldn't talk about that. We're going to talk about it because how good he is at doing it. So I do think it's special. He needs to be a receiver at the next level, though. I don't think he's gonna be locked down at the next level. Wow. I don't think he's big enough. I just want to say this last thing. I've been saying this since he came out of high school. Definitely play both ways in college because you're trying to go top 10, top 5, number one. So
hey, let me cut you off real quick. Did either one of you get a chance to see him in high school live?
And I don't care to go to the games in person, but I've watched the games. Like when they used to come on TV and stuff, I would watch a baller. But I feel like if you watched in high school, it's easier to look better as a receiver in high school though than a corner because they would just not throw your way in high school. Yeah, but his like ball skills and the way he tracked the ball,
body control, all that.
Give me that, yeah. But I mostly think it's because I think he's just too light right now to play corner. But to get back to your question, it's special because of how good he is at both positions. Like, I think a lot of times it's like, oh, that nigga fire at corner. Hey, he fast. Let's put him at receiver. Or he can really catch. Hey, he big. Let's put him. He's actually fire at both positions. Like, he'll lock your ass up and then go route your ass up. And if he can't route you up, he'll just out jump you for the ball. So the degree that he's doing it at, that's what makes it special to me.
Go ahead, Jane. Cuzzo. My bad, Cuzzo.
I think he's a better corner than a wide receiver. I mean, he has elite ball tracking skills for sure. That's undeniable. But man, he's special. I thought, like I said, I've had this conversation 100 times. He'll reset the market at cornerback. He'll never be in a position. I don't see him being a good enough wide receiver at the next level to reset the market at wide receiver. I think he'll just be one of the guys. But on the other side of that ball, they're resetting that market for sure with him. Like you don't get that many cornerbacks with that elite level of ball skills. You know what I mean? That's a unique package or whatnot. Will he be allowed to do what he do in college and the pros? I doubt it. Like
hold on. Go ahead.
I think with Travis Hunter, what we're witnessing, it's the Barry Sanders effect. Like I always tell people, people always argue, if Barry played behind the Cowboys line, well, if he played behind the Cowboys line, you wouldn't have seen what all Barry had to offer. Barry needed to be behind the one of the worst lines in the NFL so that he can show you his full potential. You feel what I'm saying? Most colleges, 95% of the colleges wouldn't even allow. They don't even need a player to play 130 snaps. Could Charles Woodson have played that many snaps? Yeah, but he was at Michigan. We need you to be the best corner and play spot duty on offense. Return some kicks. Deion gave him the opportunity to, all right, let's completely unleash you. Mind you, he needed everything Travis had. You know what I'm saying? So like when I see Travis, I see an elite level athlete that I've seen before. I've seen athletes of this caliber. They just go to Georgia, and you're not going to be the best corner at Georgia and be the best wide receiver. You'll be the best at one of them. You'll be number one at one and maybe top 5 or 6 on the other side. But literally, he went to a school where we need everything you have. And if you don't have half of this, or if you take a game or two off, we're losing all the games that you're not 100% yourself.
I hear you, cuz. I hear you. I swear I hear you, cuz. But this is my perspective of why I think this shit is like really like asinine special, right? Because we all three we play ball for a good period of time, and we played with guys that we thought was fire as fuck, or we saw guys that we thought was just raw, right? And either up above us, up under us, pause, that we thought, man, these motherfuckers can play some motherfucking football. Different positions, right? For you to play both ways in high school was special. If you could dominate both sides of the ball and at the high school level, you was something to talk about throughout your county, your region, the state, your area, your hood. Like they talked about your ass. Like nonstop, you was the man. What we played with somebody, I thought, bruh. I played with. I didn't play on the same team with these guys at Tucker my 9th grade year. I was on a freshman team. They was varsity, but I was around that space where it was guys that went to the league, and I went to school my 10th grade year and I didn't play on the same team as this guy. I played JV. He played varsity. But his name was Terrence Davis. I thought he was a better athlete than all them niggas. You see what I'm saying? So what I'm saying, I say all to say.
Fire.
When you say all them niggas, who are the? Could you name some of those niggas that you referring to?
Shout out my boy Dwayne Harris, Scottsdale nigga. He played with the Giants and he played the Giants and the Cowboys.
Mhm.
He a Pro Bowler. ECU.
Shout out to them boys.
Shout out to Asher Allen. He went UGA, played quarter number 2. He went to Minnesota. Nico Lipscomb, he won the Heisman Trophy with Cam. No, he won Heisman. He won that championship with Cam.
I was at Auburn.
Whoa.
At Auburn. He
It
played
was that. It was the. It was
15.
that. It was. He won that JUCO Heisman. That's what it was.
No, he was at Auburn. Oh, he tripped. He was at. We had another guy that I don't know what team he went to, but his name Slaughter. He went Notre Dame. I've got a high school, college, the team he went to, and you talking about all these guys was there when I was there, and I think when I say nigga Terrence Davis, this nigga was cold.
I feel like
This nigga, he was right there. Now if he a rock there nigga too. He went to rock there, but that nigga was cold.
Who went to Rockdale?
No, you went to rock there. He went to Salem.
I went to Heritage. I went to Heritage.
Oh, he went. Okay, yeah, he went to
What
Salem.
year you went to Heritage?
I was only at Heritage first semester, 9th grade. I wound up leaving there.
What year you graduated high school?
05.
Oh, so you was the year before. Yeah, my cousin them went there. Yeah, that's what I was about to ask. Yeah. So you remember Finesse? You remember Finesse Usher?
Man, God bless the dead, boy.
Yeah. Oh, he
God bless
before Terrence Davis and before you remember Bo? Do you know Bo Harris? I think he was a year younger than you.
Listen, almost got chill bumps. Got chill bumps. How do you know Philip Harris, sir?
My cousin went to Heritage, so I used to go to the games, and I remember he wore number 12. And then when he left, my cousin wore 12. So that's how I knew I think he went to Georgia Tech too. That's how I knew who he was. I used to go, I watched him.
My Finesse is a senior my freshman year. And like he's my welcome to high school. I'm sitting there and I'm like, where am I when the number one R&B artist name is Usher, and I go to school with a nigga named Usher, and his name is Finesse. I'm like, how the hell you get this combination of a name?
That's a hard name. That name is crazy. Finesse Usher is crazy.
I'm fucked up 9th grade. I'm like, dog, this nigga a superstar. Mind you, he a whole rock star on campus. And the nigga government name is Finesse Usher. Man, what are we doing right now, man?
That's hard.
That nigga, he was
I was
going out there on Fridays. I think I might have still been in elementary school when he was a senior, maybe 5th, 6th grade. Beast. I'm gonna leave it at that. But he was Terrence before Terrence, AJ.
For real.
For sure.
Yeah.
I want to say so massive like we got and there's so many legendary niggas around the world.
Hey, shout out to all my Rockdale niggas, man. Shout out to Barry. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely. You just shout out to who?
Barry.
Barry who?
Oh, I forgot his last name. He a bodybuilder now. Bro, crazy.
Who's my cousin? Brian
Barry.
My cousin. That's crazy.
That's my cousin. Yeah.
He a year behind me. Like we played together. We played together. My 8th grade, his 7th grade year.
Yeah.
At Elwood's.
We can go days and days about Rockdale history. Go ahead, AJ.
For sure.
Nah, I'm just saying like that. They go to show you about like this conference right there just then. Like how many legendary niggas that we seen ball, and for to see Travis Hunter, not only get the opportunity, he is down like the snaps that he is in the game all game.
I don't care about that.
No.
That used to be. It don't mean nothing. It don't mean nothing. No. Like that used to mean something when we first heard. Oh my God, he played so many snaps. Man, listen, bro. The only time playing that many snaps means something like pound for pound is if he was a D lineman or O lineman. These guys banging every play. There are no off plays.
Oh,
you feel me? It's a run. Hey, it's a run left, and you on the right side. You just out there on the field. You ain't do much. Your wide receiver didn't run you off.
Hold on. Run. Say that shit again. You said a lot, but you said some very powerful. And shit you just said. You were just on the what? The ball was just
on the field.
Who? How many players?
I'm gonna say it again.
Say, I'm better than the best part we got. And say I'm on the field. That's the whole point about it, bro.
That matters.
Why you can't
Travis,
just brush past that? I'm
not
best.
brushing past
And
everything.
you're not gonna say,
At
you
this
can't tell me,
point,
we got you a receiver, you get a corner. No, I'm the best receiver in a corner, and I'm gonna play both sides of this shit.
what I'm saying to you is, to me, Travis Hunter is as much a product of Deion as he is himself. We've seen this caliber athlete. This caliber athlete goes to Ohio State. Are you the best corner and wide receiver at Ohio State? No, you're one of them. So we put you on spot duty, Chris Gamble.
That's not fair.
It took you to go to where you went and a coach to completely unleash you because I needed you. If Deion had two more Travis Hunters, he's not playing as many snaps.
That's what makes it special.
Exactly. You're looking at a luxury tax. This some shit we're not gonna see again.
I'm not saying you wrong, bro. You right. I ain't saying you wrong, but I said that. In my opinion, if everything you're saying is that's what makes it special.
For sure, it's special. But I know why it's special as well.
Like, that's different.
You know what I'm saying? Like, do you think Chris what's my man play for the Raiders? Charles, if you think Charles Woodson couldn't have done it, yeah, he could have. This caliber athlete, they've existed. We just didn't need you this much, and we didn't utilize you this much.
That's why it's special.
Thank you.
You know what I'm saying?
You need me, and I'm
That's
thriving.
what I'm saying. There's some niggas we know dogs that can play football. Everybody just can't play one position. There's some niggas that can play multiple positions.
For sure. 3 or 4 positions. You see what I'm saying? But could Debo have done this in college?
I'm to do it and to compete to win a Heisman Trophy doing it.
Could Debo have done this in college?
Stop it.
Could Debo have done this in college?
Who?
Debo.
Yes.
See what I'm saying?
But no. But did he? Do we see
Opportunity. This goes back to your Jerry Rice.
Let's go. I knew it was coming.
Yeah. This goes back to Jerry Rice. And what you call it? If you give somebody the opportunity, could he have done it? I think the answer is yes. But no, more times than not, when this caliber athlete goes to Georgia, we need you at one.
They gonna play you at corner.
You know what I'm saying? We need you at corner, and we're cool. We're gonna let you do some offensive snaps and all that shit. Because that's the only way a defensive player can even be in the conversation to really get the Heisman. You got to put some points on the board on the other side.
Bro.
This team out there, this team in the mountains, they need this nigga. They didn't bring in his equivalent at wide receiver to ease the pain. They said, "Nah, we're gonna bring in some 3 caliber athletes because we got him."
Say gang, you right. You spot on.
Does he win the Heisman? Does he take the trophy home back to Boulder? Let me ask y'all that.
Oh, that about end the question. That
my bad. I ain't mean to step on it.
Cam Ward.
You think it's Cam Ward, bro?
That's his guy. He a Miami man.
He a Miami fan? Oh, I've been watching Cam Ward since Washington State.
Can I keep it real? I've been keep scratching my head because my boy Walkie said that Shedeur can't fuck with Cam Ward. He was saying this shit before the season even started.
If he said he been watching this in Washington State, that's he's an NFL scout at this point. You know what I'm saying? I never seen him until he showed up on campus, and then they started working out together in the summertime. And I mean, the way he barking on Shedeur,
holding him,
barking.
All right.
Yo, nigga, like you fucking up my shit. Then he said one time, he said shit. Then he said you came late. He said y'all came late, but I got better today. You didn't get better today. I came late, but I still got better today.
I like the competition.
So you know, and I ain't gonna lie to you, they work out with the Virginia Tech quarterback too.
That's Cam Ward's cousin.
I think his last name Drones. Yeah,
that's Cam Ward's cousin. That's crazy word.
Oh, for real? I know that.
Yeah.
What year is he?
Junior, maybe.
You think he come out this year?
It's my first year watching him.
Yeah, this is my first time.
Well, he ball. He can play. He can play.
Yeah, it'd be a shame if a coach went and got him out the portal. That'd be crazy, wouldn't it?
What?
That's a running team. That's a running team. So,
but yeah, I mean,
Shedeur close it out. Not on his level.
And Cam, we trust, baby, over here.
He not on his level. I'm with Cam Newton. I ain't seen the moments from Shedeur. I seen one with that Hail Mary. That was
that Hail Mary was one of them ones.
Cam Ward, literally every week they get them. Well, not every week, but the weeks they've gotten themselves in trouble, Cam Ward digged them out. I think Shedeur.
I liked and disliked. I liked that Cam said it. I disliked that Shedeur, and I'm like, I ain't like the fact they had a problem with him. What he said.
What is it? What are you referring to?
But Cam said Shedeur does not have those moments, those games that he won.
You gotta have
He
signature
don't.
games.
You know.
Tell me the game.
I agree.
This
Oh,
year,
okay, Shedeur.
last year, he had more of those last year, and then it just tabled all the way off. Or whatever.
Like,
When
he
we
had
were staying,
games-
we all legitimately,
But keep-
stayed up to 3:00 in the morning to watch that game in real
But keep-
life.
for sure. But in
Yeah,
all
man.
fairness to them, if they win the Big 12 and can get in the playoffs and Dion was coach of the year,
Texas and
I think they
Oklahoma.
did their job.
Oh
I
yeah,
think
they did their job for sure.
They did a job.
They-
Did a
I
job.
think they
for
did
They've
a
sure.
job.
already done their job at this point. They've already done enough. They don't have to even go to the playoffs, which
You
I
don't
don't
think
think they will. I don't think because the Big 12 ain't the Big 12 no more.
No, it don't matter. They win it. They the fourth. They the
And they're
fourth
gonna
seed.
lose whoever
Because
they go.
I think BYU is gonna be there.
Have you watched BYU?
No, BYU
They
not
they-
gonna be
they-
there.
they- BYU number 6.
BYU loot. No, they're not number 6 as of today, and they won't
Oh,
be
they
number
lost to
6
Kansas.
when the
They
rankings
lost to Kansas.
come out
'Cause
tomorrow.
Kansas in Big 12 too, ain't they?
They lost to
Mhm.
Kansas. They
That's-
lost.
that's-
That was late Saturday.
And guess who plays Kansas at Big Noon? You guessed it, Prime.
Oh, they're gonna beat them. BYU had no business losing that game. None.
Yeah.
But Colorado.
It's fun. It's November chaos, baby. I love it. I absolutely love it. Like
What's
I
on
say,
to your face though?
If Colorado go to the playoffs, they're gonna get beat bad.
by who?
But the fact they win.
It doesn't matter. You choose.
You think
Why?
Deion stay?
Why it don't matter?
He better not stay. If he ain't got Shedeur and Travis Hunter, he better not fucking stay.
He finna
not
get
gonna
old
get
boy.
him to the
He finna get
quarterback
old
and-
boy. He finna get old boy from Carrollton. Why would he leave? Old boy from Carrollton is he
That ain't
literally
his
just
son,
decommitted
man.
from USC.
I heard
Yeah.
that all sound good until he actually get there. Like you still got to get there and play. Like
Well, everybody minus Travis is gonna be right there waiting for him. He gonna have a nice wide receiver core that's like, all right, we got you, young boy. Let's go.
this team is not the same without Shedeur and Travis Hunter. And I'm not a big fan of Shedeur, but they're not the same team. So we'll see.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, Carrollton has been good for the last few years. I don't know about the quarterback you referring to, but Carrollton has been good for the last few years. So
Man, he really like that.
Dion better
Like
take
if
that.
it's somebody to keep the party rocking, it's old boy.
Okay.
Nah, for sure, for
If you
sure.
decommitted from USC, that means you were good to even have the opportunity to commit to USC. That would have to
Committed,
make
and
you
I'm talking about he
really good.
committed early. I was listening to something earlier today. He'd been committed to them since last summer, as in 23 summer.
Yeah.
Like
I
been
would
like
say-
that.
I would have stayed committed to USC.
Oh no, hey, when they say they're gonna build your mama a house and say fuck it, double down.
Yeah,
We're gonna build
USC.
grandma. We're gonna build a grandma a house. It's like, you know
I
what?
did that from USC.
You could have, but Prime offered it to you, and USC didn't.
Now, if Prime talking about building me a cabin is up there in Colorado, a little cabin,
No, that's already, baby. You
I gotta
already
go.
getting that.
I gotta
Like,
go
hey,
to Colorado.
to move
Hey, the
move
cabin
you.
trip's lit now. It's lit.
To move you, we gotta start taking care of stuff around you. You good. You just get here. We got you. You got
No,
and you
for
get a
sure.
cabin and 2 snow bunnies. You know what I'm saying?
Which
So
house cool?
that's the package.
I don't want no stuff.
All right. Before we
You
get
don't want
up out
no
of anything else I gotta say?
Man, go Canes. Yeah, we back. we play ourselves into the playoffs, into the ACC championship. I like us against anybody that wants us trying to line it all up.
All right. Pop your shit, twin. What you got, Walt? Anything for the people before we get up out of here?
Joker is still the best player in the NBA.
Okay.
LeBron and Steph are still 2 and 3. That's it.
Okay.
I like it.
I ain't mad at that.
I like it.
I ain't mad at that. And Lamar we still trust.
To do what?
To be
Hey, chill out.
to be Baltimore. We ain't just this L don't mean nothing.
To get to the playoffs.
And Lamar MVP. Ain't nothing changed. They still winning it. It's still more games that to be. It's still more games we played, more special moments to be had, and more things, more boxes to check off the checklist to have a successful season. So we good money. All right, now before we get out of here, Cuzzos, you new to the show, and they're gonna be asking me about you threatening to whoop your ass because they don't know you, but I'm gonna tell them you good. Cause our people don't play about us. You see what I'm saying? So you
Big fact.
might get some threatening messages. Don't even they gonna threaten you. then they get worried you good, they're gonna apologize and show you love. So that's gonna be good. But with that being said, since you're the guest of the show for today, you gotta give us a bar. We always go with a bar of a bar. And a bar of a bar consists of something positive, inspirational, motivational to keep a motherfucker going. Did we lose him?
I think we did.
We lost him. He did shit on purpose too, motherfucker.
He
All
felt
right. And I get a bar for the bar then since he the guest dip.
Come on, say it with your chest.
Do what need to be done. Hold on.
Oh, he came back?
Yeah. Almost time to pick the kids from school.
He back. I about to say some shit. But hey, but real quick, you gotta give us a bar to close the show out. Give us something that we can take with us on some motivational, inspirational type shit. Give us a bar.
Who, me or Walt?
Huh? You the guest, man. You the guest.
Oh, my bad. A bar today. Man, good ain't good enough. You know what I mean? You got to show up every day and get better and do better. You know, to take from Josh Allen, good is good enough in the regular season. Can you do what you did in the middle of January when everything counts?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So, yeah, man. That's the one for the day, fellas.
All right, good ain't good enough. Be that every day.
Sure.
I like that. It was a good show. I fuck with y'all again. Shout out to Cuzzo for blessings with his presence and his expertise.
It was good tapping in with y'all boys, man. Real good tapping in, man. Like I said, I've been checking in. I done caught y'all in the living room and in the kitchen a couple of times, politicking. It was good to finally bless y'all with being y'all presence today, man.
Definitely. Appreciate
Absolutely. Good having you. We out there thing. 5
Yeah.